you're looking at, ridiculous amount of gas advantage, huge harvester advantage. I mean, mules are keeping Major in this, but he's significantly behind. The one thing that Major has going for them is that EGAxslav hasn't been teching behind this. He hasn't been going for Colossus. He's still on gateway units. He still doesn't even have +1, and Major does have his +1 and stim, which is, oh wow, he does trap these units, so they're pressured right now. EGAxslav is sort of committing himself. It might be even over-committing at this point. I mean, we do see production. If you look at this, he's still pumping gateway units, but Major's units win this tech battle. There's no question that EGAxslav is, behind in tech as far as this fight. With stim up, with +1, and now this medevac out, he's not going to kill Major. It's just not going to happen. Oh, and Major pinches all these units. Pinches all these units in here. He's getting free kills everywhere. I mean, his units are all in the yellow and orange, but it really doesn't matter, because as soon as EGAxslav engages, Major just micros these units and kills all these zealots for free. So you see the supply now is actually, even though Major is so behind as far as units in worker count, he's actually has a tech advantage, so he's not going to die. If he can make some really good decisions, he can get back in this game. But EGAxslav has a commanding advantage. I mean, now you do see him teching up on 2 base. He's getting his Robo Bay. He has 1 Robo, 2 Robo, so 2 Robos, Robotics Bay going up. He's got 1, 2, 5 gate, 6 gate. He's looking pretty strong. He's getting his +1 now. He's trying to catch up to Major. And his Observer's pretty much following Major's army. Now, Major's going for a really fast 3rd command center. I'm not sure, and this must probably be because he scouted that EGAxslav is not taking a 3rd already. And this must indicate to him that EGAxslav is either trying to kill him, which EGAxslav already did and it didn't work, or he's teching. Either way, Major's only chance to get back in this game is to get this gold base. This will put him in a position where he can get out, mass Marine Marauder, mass Medevac, and, actually try to kill this ground army of EGAxslav, because EGAxslav is not going fast Colossus. He's not going something where Major needs both things. Major doesn't need tech and units at this point. He doesn't need Vikings and a massive ball, because he's not dealing with a Colossus number. EGAxslav has sort of given Major an opening here. He's adding a Templar Archives Preserver to the Storm. Major's actually going to take out this pylon, loads up this drop, which is probably scouted, but, Major is doing a little 2-prong here. This army's moving around. Major, not going to drop. He just decided, okay, he saw me, his units are there, I'm just going to save this for later. It's like, when you think of a trucker eating a cookie and some of the cookie falls in his beard, he's like, you know what, I'm not even mad. I'm just going to eat it later, because cookies are tasty, so thank you, beard. I mean, that's sort of what Major's thinking. He's going, okay, well, you're going to sit there with your units, and then I can 2-prong attack and delay your 3rd, which he did. Now, Major's command center is landed at the gold base. He is transferring SCVs, and EGAxslav can't really attack. This is actually pretty brilliant from Major. EGAxslav has 1 Colossus. He has, a decent army. He is even ahead in supply of Major, but Major's mobility and upgrades, oh my god, this 1 Marine causing havoc, delays the expo twice, now a 3rd time. EGAxslav sends over 2 probes this time. He's like, I'm sending 2 of these just in case 1 dies. Major still hasn't dropped there, still just, hanging out, chilling in the corner, just controlling the skies Top Gun style. He is sending 2 more drop ships. These are probably going to drop the 3rd. And at the same time, Planetary Fortress of the Gold. So Major's investment there is secured, and he's now multi-prong dropping. So we have 1 drop in the main, pulls back, drops over here behind the 3rd. So EGAxslav's army is confused right now. The Colossus, oh no Colossus, no, oh no. And that was bad. Yeah, that was probably not the best thing for EGAxslav, losing a Colossus like that, especially when he was so delayed in getting Colossus to begin with. He does have 2 Robo, but I mean, you can already see Major's up to 145 supply. He's just relentlessly maneuvering EGAxslav's units. He's controlling how EGAxslav moves his army, and he's sniping this Nexus. This is insane. I mean, if you look at the way Major's playing and dropping the main gun, if you look at the way Major's playing, he's essentially saying to EGAxslav, you built up a huge ground army. You didn't build up, a bunch of Colossus. You didn't build up a counterattacking force. You built up a huge ground army, and I have upgrades and lots of medevacs. I'm going to out-micro you. He's forcing EGAxslav to make decisions, and this is the parallel that people draw to poker all the time, is StarCraft 2 and Brutal are a lot like poker in the sense that you are forcing your opponents to make hard decisions. It's really easy to force someone into making a decision. All, Major has to do is drop some units here and there, stim up, and start attacking. EGAxslav then is the one faced, with the reactionary side of things. He's the one who has to say, oh god, what do I do? That wasn't his plan. It wasn't his goal to have Major drop him. The decision to drop someone is a lot easier than the decision-making process of how to stop a drop. And he's going to poke forward. Major is with his army now. He's going to see he has this 1-1. His Zealots are not charging yet, so they're at 1-0. Storm goes down, doesn't do that much. Oh, second Storm does a lot of damage. We do see Major going in now. His upgrades and his tech is really good versus this composition. Oh, wow. Huge storms. Red on almost all these units. This is probably going to get cleaned up. But there are so many medevacs. 6 medevacs right now. This is ridiculous. I mean, Major has essentially come back, and not essentially, he has come back from a deficit in workers to the tune of, God, I think it was like 59 to 24 or something, and now he's only down 6 with mules. So he's obviously ahead. It's ridiculous. And now, just because of him forcing EGAxslav to make decisions, and EGAxslav's inability to make those optimally, Major's ahead. He took the easiest way to get back into this game. And a lot of people say, oh, well, that doesn't make sense. It's not easy to drop. Well, when you consider the reaction that EGAxslav has to make, dropping seems infinitely easier. And Major is super intelligent for knowing that. Playing this harass-style play as Terran, like MMA showed at Columbus, not to show any spoilers, but MMA did very well at Columbus, and, his drop-style play was a huge result of that, especially against Zerg. It shows a lot about pressuring your opponent. We do see Vikings out for Major now. He is going in. He's up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 racks? Yeah, 6 racks, 2 starports. He's got upgrades. I mean, Major's... Oh my god. More harass here. Don't tell me. Don't do it. Oh, you're a bad man. Don't do it. Don't. And he kills another Nexus. So, yeah. You look at EGAxslav, and his naturals pretty much mined out. Major has now killed another Nexus. That's 2 this game. And it's just ridiculous. Because Major has come so far back. He's now even getting Ghosts. He's getting +3 attack. He's getting Cloak. Vikings are coming constantly. Oh, another Colossus out of position. EGAxslav is falling apart the seams. I mean, this is where Colossus goes down, tries to stem Vikings, totally unnecessary. This game is swung so far in Major's favor. I mean, you can see him now. He has a planetary at his 4th base. He's taking a 5th base. EGAxslav can't even get Nexuses up at 3 bases. He's barely mining from this 1 base, which is running out of minerals. His 3rd was killed, and he's fallen behind after every single attack except for the first one that he dictated.